It started with a vibration on her phone at 2:13 a.m. She slept next to me, her breathing deep and innocent, while the screen lit the ceiling in a quiet strobe. I didn't reach for it. I simply watched the light blink, die, blink again. When she turned in her sleep, her shoulder brushed mine, warm, familiar. A lie pressed against my skin. There was a time when her touch calmed me. Not anymore. The message preview was short. Just a first name I didn't recognize and a single sentence. You free tomorrow night? Same place. No hearts, no emojis. Just something colder, like routine. I stared at her, my wife, the one who insisted we need openness, emotional freedom, a modern marriage. She lectured me about trust while asking for space. Now the space was filled by someone else. I lay still, letting the truth form like frost. Slow, creeping. My mind didn't explode. It contracted, tight, surgical, like everything inside me was becoming a blade pointed inward first. I closed my eyes, but sleep refused me. The ceiling watched. The phone stayed silent. In that silence, I heard the beginning of the end. The next morning she avoided my eyes. Not directly, just small shifts in gaze, tiny delays in answering questions. People think betrayal is loud. It isn't. It's quiet. She poured coffee, her wrist trembling slightly. "So, I have that meeting tonight," she said. I nodded. "Of course. Your project?" A tiny pause. Barely noticeable, except I noticed everything. She had recently suggested opening things up, as she phrased it. Monogamy is outdated, she claimed. We should be honest about our desires. I didn't want to lose her, so I agreed to discuss it. She took discussion as approval. The boundary she wanted was really permission. The idea of her with someone else felt like fire pressed under my ribs. But I stayed silent, because silence listens deeper than questions. Later, I found a receipt in her purse. Hotel bar, 2 drinks, midnight, 2 appetizers. Not her taste, not her style, someone else's. When she left again that evening, wearing perfume she hadn't used in years, she kissed my cheek like a habit she'd forgotten how to feel. The door closed, my jaw clenched, and the truth kept tightening inside me. I didn't follow her physically. Following is emotional. I was past that. Instead, I checked the shared iCloud backups she forgot existed. She trusted her own intelligence too much. She underestimated mine. I saw hotel locations, nighttime Uber receipts, a clinic appointment. That one froze me. A clinic? For what? I scrolled. My fingertips turned cold. STD screening. My chest hollowed itself out. So she didn't just want freedom, she wanted danger disguised as liberation. For days, I said nothing. I memorized times, dates, patterns. I watched her lie with a soft smile. Work was exhausting, she'd murmur. Inside me, a different exhaustion built, the kind that forms when love has already died but hasn't been buried yet. Then the test results uploaded into her email. I wasn't supposed to see them, but I did. It wasn't serious, easily treated. But it was enough. Enough to confirm everything. Enough to reshape the person I had once believed in into a stranger wearing her face. I printed the report, folded it carefully, placed it in my jacket pocket like an invitation. Revenge wasn't anger. Revenge was clarity. She returned late again that Friday, cheeks flushed, lipstick slightly smeared. She kissed me. I let her. Inside, something died completely. In the bedroom, she undressed, humming to herself, oblivious. When she turned, I held up the printed document. Her humming stopped. She stared, confusion first, then fear, then something like guilt. I didn't speak. The silence said what my voice would have ruined. Her lips parted. "Where did you—" I raised a hand for silence. She obeyed instantly. A whisper trembled out of her. "It's not what you think." I nodded slowly. "It's exactly what I think." She collapsed onto the bed, eyes filling with frantic explanations she couldn't voice. She tried to touch my hand. I stepped back. That's when she broke, truly broke. Not because she felt remorse, but because she realized I wasn't reacting like she expected. I wasn't angry. I was done. Her parents invited us for a family dinner the next night. She begged me not to go, which was precisely why I did. The table was full, siblings, cousins, laughter. She sat stiff beside me, fear tightening her smile. I waited until her father asked, "So, how are you two doing lately?" Perfect opening. I placed the folded clinic results quietly on the table between the plates. Her name printed in bold, the diagnosis clearly visible. Silence exploded around the table. Her mother's hand trembled. Her father looked confused, then horrified. My wife's face drained of color. She whispered, "Please, don't." Everyone stared at her. Not me, her. Finally, I said, very softly, "She wanted an open marriage. She just forgot what it costs." She tried to speak. No words came. Her family saw everything. The truth, the humiliation, the consequences she believed she'd escape. I stood, buttoned my jacket, and looked at her one last time. I didn't shout, I didn't accuse, I didn't stay. I walked out with quiet steps, the kind that echo louder than screams. I didn't take anything with me, not clothes, not memories, not hope. Driving alone, I realized the marriage had ended long before tonight. Only now she finally understood it. Her betrayal didn't destroy me, it released me. Revenge wasn't exposing her. Revenge was the moment she realized she never really knew me at all, that the man she thought she manipulated had already calculated her downfall while she was busy chasing freedom. I slept peacefully that night, for the first time in months. Love died, truth remained, and in